If you step onto any college campus or walk into any entry-level office today, you'll see a generation fully integrated with artificial intelligence. They use language models to draft emails, debug code, and synthesize hours of research into study guides. Statistically, adults under 30 are the heaviest users of generative AI. They are adopting these tools at a faster rate than any other demographic on the planet. Historically, when a specific age group completely integrates a new technology into their daily routine, they become its most vocal supporters. The early adopters usually champion the tool. Based on that standard model, this generation should be leading the charge for AI optimism. This chart displays the latest Pew Research survey data for young American adults. Today, 55% of this group reports being more concerned than excited about AI, far outstripping the 11% who feel pure optimism. In 2021, the concern rate sat at 31%, before tracing a sharp curve upward to where it stands now. This creates an adoption paradox. Why is the demographic that relies on artificial intelligence the most turning away from it? A data shift this significant suggests that high exposure to these tools is creating a reaction that simple hype can't explain. The cause of this skepticism is rooted in how this generation views the long-term job market. This chart shows that 73% of adults under 30 expect AI to result in fewer available jobs over the next 20 years. Young adults are entering the workforce at a precarious moment. While established professionals have decades of specific domain knowledge, entry-level workers often compete on basic research and drafting tasks. This creates a split in perspective. Executives often view artificial intelligence as a simple efficiency tool, while entry-level knowledge workers see a direct competitor for their roles. For someone preparing to start their career, automation isn't an abstract economic theory. It is a direct threat to their foundational opportunities. This sentiment is not isolated to the United States. Identical anxieties are echoing worldwide. Gallup polling shows Gen Z excitement dropping 14 points since 2025, crossing a 9-point increase in anger. European data is similar. 67% use AI tools, yet express high anxiety regarding job automation and misinformation. This suggests that youth AI anxiety is a rational economic response to a changing market, rather than a localized tech phobia. This brings us to the psychological mechanism resolving the paradox. Heavy usage does not build blind trust, it builds hyper-awareness. Daily interactions expose young users to the tool's actual capabilities. They see ethical gray areas and watch software generate functional code and text in seconds. This informed, hands-on skepticism stands in contrast to the optimism of non-users who may only interact with the technology through high-level summaries. Familiarity, in this case, creates caution. This generation understands language models well enough to know exactly how easily those models can automate entry-level labor. A 55% concern rate is a rational defensive posture. Despite these fears, young people will continue to use these tools. They recognize that AI is now a requirement for modern productivity. These power users are the first to encounter the shifting requirements of knowledge work in an automated environment. Their experience signals that current AI trajectories threaten human-centric labor for entry-level roles and veteran professionals alike. This generation is signaling a demand for innovation designed to empower workers, instead of software built solely to replace them. This is a challenge to tech leaders and policymakers. They must listen to the people navigating the ground-level realities of generative systems. If the people who understand this technology the best are the most worried about our economic future, we need to pay immediate attention. The value of technological progress should be measured by its benefit to the human future, rather than its capacity for automation alone.